Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. This has been a long week, as I keep saying. It's going to be longer, apparently. We got to get through the rest of the week. But I still wanted to say good morning to you all. We are starting bright and early today, which is really nice. I told my assistant, I said, I have to do this live now because if I don't, like, there's literally no other time to get it done. Um, if you can hear her, I'm sorry because she is talking in the background. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I did touch bases with you guys. Like I told you yesterday, I was challenged by one of my coaches to go live every day for the next couple of days or so. I guess it's about 2 weeks worth of lives. And so you're going to see me, and hopefully I can give you a little bit of value. And I encourage you to, if you are like, you know what, I should go live every day, then go live every day. The algorithm will reward you. I think some of us are a little apprehensive of lives because we're like, what am I going to talk about? And I'm like this. I'm going to get up here and talk, and we'll figure out what what we're going to talk about when we get there. Um, it doesn't always have to be perfect. I actually, when I went back and looked at yesterday's video versus Monday's video, and if you know, if you've been following us for any length of time, you know on Mondays we do a more structured live where the topics have been predetermined, and I have an outline, and I go through the information. That is very different from the impromptu things that you'll see throughout the week. And when I actually went back and looked, I really enjoyed yesterday's video more than the very structured Monday video. And so that goes to tell you that people really enjoy things that aren't always so perfect, right? Or not even perfect, but so structured. Some people just like a good conversation. And so that's what we're going to do with these lives. We are going to have conversation, and we're going to talk to you about the topics that are important to you in your business. So for those of you who are watching me maybe for the first time, let me just quickly reintroduce myself. My name is Corey Fonville Foster. I am the owner of iRock Marketable Business Solutions. We're based here in Virginia, USA. And we help small business owners, mostly coaches and consultants, solve big marketing problems on a budget. And so that's what we do. We do that through done with you services like coaching, and done for you services, which are our marketing products and services as well. So that's a little bit of what we do in a nutshell. But for today, I want to quickly, and I say quickly, talk about the idea of showing up for your audience consistently. Yesterday, we touched on the fact that you need to know who your target audience is and what they want or need from you, and that's very important. But once you know that, you have to show up consistently. Some of you are frustrated, right, with the results that you are getting in your business right now, and you're saying, okay, well, I got one client, but I can't seem to land another client, or people aren't engaging with my content, or they're not answering my one email, or they didn't come to my one event. And what I've told my clients, and I see time and time again, we go back and kind of look at the results they got, and then we say, okay, well, based on these results, what did you do to get these results? And we go back and look at those. The thing that stands in my mind the most is that they're just not showing up consistently. They'll put a flyer out, right, to an audience that they haven't nurtured. So maybe they started a Facebook group, or they're on LinkedIn, but they're not really consistent, and they put a post out, and then nobody shows up, and it's because nobody was looking for them. If you've ever heard the term, nobody's checking for you. Yeah, nobody's checking for you because you haven't been consistent. They don't know to look for your content. And the way social media works is the people who are more active on the platform, the people who put out more engaging content, more consistent content, those are the individuals that are going to get seen. So even if someone is in your group, right, you made a group, you're like, okay, cool, when I want to say something to them, they'll be there. Not really true, because I know for me, I'm in tons and tons of groups, and I don't see all the content from all the groups. What I do see is the groups that I am most engaged in. And the groups I'm most engaged in were the people who've been the most consistent, right? Or the people who put out something engaging that kind of piqued my interest, and now I'm kind of like, oh, let me go check and see what they're doing. And so that goes true for you. If you have a group, or if you have your business page or what have you, and you haven't been posting consistently, and you haven't been engaging in the platform, then more than likely people are not seeing what you are putting out. So how do we remedy that? Well, we start showing up consistently. And I'm going to keep telling you guys it's a numbers game, because it is. But when I say show up consistently, I mean that. So saying to yourself, okay, I'm going to post every single day. Now, I'm not telling you every morning at 8 a.m. you got to get up and make a post. I definitely recommend scheduling out. We work smarter, not harder. But I do recommend you post daily to start to get in the habit of being consistent. I do recommend that you go live at least once a week. Like I said, if you want to come with me on this challenge and do lives every day, then do so. They don't have to be huge, extensive lives. Literally, I challenge my clients sometimes with just going on and doing 5 minutes. Like get on there, do 5 minutes, start there and get comfortable. Then do 10 minutes, then 15, and work your way up because you have to be consistent. And I often say, if you are expecting people to pay you to come and do a keynote, maybe a 45-minute, 90-minute keynote, then you can go on live for 5 to 10 minutes. All right. And I always challenge them to say, don't erase it. No matter what happens, don't erase it. Let it sit there so that people who didn't catch it live get a chance to watch it too. Because oftentimes they'll take the challenge of doing the live and then they'll say, oh, I didn't like it. It wasn't perfect. And they'll erase it. And now it's like, no, you're killing our hard work. So you're going to post daily. You're going to go live at least once a week, right? And then do yourself a favor, tell your audience beforehand that you're going to go live. So for me, my Monday night lives, we tell people, hey, every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be here. So that if they want to come, they can. We also put an event out so that they can RSVP beforehand to build that excitement around whatever topic we're talking about. And so they know we're going live. I used to try to be more consistent with my random lives, but they are indeed random. But the cool part is that if people have been engaging with the Monday Night Lives, if they've been enjoying the posts, then typically they will still get a notification that their friend, a group they're in, is going live and they can still join us. So that is something you definitely can do. And so then when you do go to sale or to do an event or have a product launch or want feedback, they're there, they're primed and ready, they've been nurtured. That's the whole goal of this, right? We're nurturing leads. You're taking people who don't really know you or haven't purchased with you and you're turning them into people ready to buy. So that's my little tip for you today. I have to hop off because I have meetings, but I do encourage you guys, if you're not showing up consistently for your audience, make this be that spark, that change in your mindset to say, okay, let me put together something, right, to make sure and ensure that I show up consistently for my audience. All right. If you need more tips and strategies on how to be consistent, as always, you can reach out to us. Our website is irockmarketablebusinesssolutions.com. And also, before I hop off, if you haven't already, purchase your ticket to the iRock Sales Challenge happening February 20th through 24th. I do encourage you to go ahead and grab one. That's going to be 5 days virtual of us deep diving into all things high ticket sales for coaches and consultants. So if that rings a bell to you, if you're saying, yeah, I'm a coach or consultant, yeah, I want to sell high ticket, then definitely grab your ticket now. We have a general admission ticket and a VIP ticket. And we want you to get in the room where things are happening, right? We are doing 1 hour a day for general admission, 2 hours a day for VIP. So you get a little bit extra there. You're going to get an interactive workbook, daily assignments, and a private community where you're going to be turning in those homework assignments and networking. So like I said, if you haven't already, and good morning. If you haven't already purchased your ticket, please do. I will put a link to purchase that ticket in the chat for you so that you can grab it now. If you have any questions about the challenge, if you want to know any details, definitely go to that link because in the link, it describes the daily breakdown. It describes the outcomes that you'll be able to get and tells you a little bit more about our company and how we do things here at iRock Marketable Business Solutions. So I hope to see you at the 5-day sales challenge, and I will see you guys back tomorrow. Remember, I rock, you rock, we all rock, and I will see you guys soon.